Okay, I started working on the Trans Am again. You know, one thing leads to another. But I got the engine rebuilt. It was froze. I don't know if you saw the other video. Put it on a Harbor Freight dolly. But, you know, one thing leads to another. So I found out I needed more storage for all the parts I had. They were all stacked up in boxes and so on. So I had this. There was an upstairs, but there was no stairs and it wasn't supported right, so I tore down some walls and beefed it up, and so now I got all my parts up there. Put a heater in. I got this welder working. I'm using 0.25 wire, 0.23, I forget what it is. So I'm working on the floor pan. This one I butt welded it. And that is a pain because of all the angles. I mean, there's like 20 angles in there. So these, I'm not going to butt weld. I'm just going to drill some holes in it and weld it in. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There was 4. I just incorporated it into one big piece. Walk to the other side. Actually, there was 5. Now it was hidden under the other one. I cut off the rot. 6. Somebody had done a cheap ass patch. I tore it out. You can see the hole where they had it like a trailer sheet metal or something. So 7, 8, 9 pieces. 10, 11, 12. So I get that done. I just I ordered a I forget what you call it, but it's a something to punch holes and make seams so it'll set down in for outside panels too. And here's the I had to order 2 full trunks. I mean 2 full floor pans. I just cut the pieces that I needed. And I still got to do this panel. I started on the floor because you can't see it. I've never done this before. I got this quarter panel still to put on, but I'm getting the hang of it. But yeah, I had to buy some extra tools or new tools to work on this stuff, work on this car, and that's it. Again, this is really for me, but this engine was basically, I just got it today. Today's the, let's see, March 6th, I think. I had the wrong heads. Actually, they turned out to be 455 heads. They're 4x heads. It says 4x on it. But the compression was too low. So I actually found a date matching, within a month or so, original heads. The pistons, I had to go 30 over on the pistons, so that brought it up to with the right heads and the bigger pistons and dome top pistons, it's 9 3/4 compression. So I'm gonna have to run on 92 octane. But it was just a basket case. The intake manifold was missing, so I found an older intake manifold. You can't see it now, but it's a smogless intake manifold. I mean, everything was missing. It was ridiculous. but it's finally together. And after I finish the body work, which I'm not in any rush, I'm retired. This is just something I wanted to do. I never rebuilt the whole car. And so this is a special edition 1976 Trans Am. But you know, I think I'm gonna make it like a retro mod. I'm thinking about putting it back together, make it black with the you can see the rims down in there. Let me see if I can zoom in. Sorry about the camera. So I'm thinking about gold rims, solid black, with maybe 2 gold stripes matching the wheels that go up and over and back down. And then it's got air conditioning. You know, I don't know that I need that junk in here. So I'll probably just either rip it out and blank it up, or that's probably what I'll do. But it's interesting. One thing leads to another. So I hate to make this video too long, but again, this is partly for me. I rearranged all this. You can see that's the old ceiling. It was 2x6. I added these 2x12s under it because it was just unsafe. I'll show you where I'm storing the parts. That's really why I did this. I needed a place to put all these parts. Put a light up here. So, as you can see, I've got a bunch of oddball stuff. There's here's the original intake manifolds. Thinking about switching to these better flowing. These are stock off an earlier year. Here's the original ram air. I was gonna, I needed to sort all this stuff out because I didn't know what I had. It's like overwhelming. But I found some seat tracks that I was missing in a box buried in the very bottom. Headlight parts, fan shroud. Again, none of this was on the car. Seat belts, I didn't know I had those. Found those. I got 2 rear glass with the defrost. There's the old cherry bomb muffler that was on there. Here's some trunk pan metal that I haven't got to yet. New radiator shroud. These are I believe the stock seats. This car has been through a lot of hands. Over here is a bunch of plastic moldings. There's metal moldings. This goes on a cowl that was missing. I found it off of Craigslist. Taillight parts, you can see there's a mixture in here, but these black ones are the original. When I got this car, the guy gave me some extra parts. These red ones, a different car, but I got most of the original parts. And there's a fan blade, radiator fan. It's really interesting putting a car together that wasn't together. trying to find all the parts. So I got some new door hinges because it's sagging. There's an extra shifter, automatic shifter mechanism. And some of these parts, I don't even know where they go yet until I get off the sheet metal. Some part of the radiator support. I'm not even sure where that goes yet, but I'll figure it out. Lastly, here's some more plastic moldings and extra consoles. This is, you can tell this is 2 different years. I don't know what this is. Broken. But here's some more original parts. It's kind of like a jigsaw puzzle. It's pretty interesting. There's the old pistons. No, those aren't the old pistons. That came out of a block I picked up. I think it's a 302 or whatever Pontiac makes. Got some parts off this that were missing from my engine, like the timing cover and mostly parts in the front there. Here's the old here's their numbers matching transmission. I don't know if you can see it. Why did this thing zoom in? Numbers matching transmission. Here's the original fan shroud that is, well, actually there's 2 of them. I got one from another car, but the one I got is just rotted. But like I said, it's a mystery, so some of these have parts that were stripped, and it shows me where different pieces go. And I got tons of hood hinges. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got the original carburetor I found out. Just needs to be put together. Find out what's missing on it. And here's some other bumpers that came off a different car. Again, I might need some pieces off it. Here's the front end off this car. You can see here, this is the, see if I can zoom in on it. It says 50 year. It says 50 with a little like an Indian chief on it. So this is what the special edition fender looks like, or how it came with these with that decal. And here is the other front side. And now that I'm starting to weld sheet metal, which I've never done before, I could patch most everything. Last thing, the doors. The doors came on the car, the 2 in the back. The windows are up, the motors are burned out, I guess. But I found 2 more black doors that I can strip some parts off of. But again, I haven't got there yet. Here's some metal I cut off with the floor pans. I found out the best way is cut it, mark it best you can, cut it big, put some tape on there, fit it, and it's a bitch to do a butt weld on this, so I'm not going to do any more butt welding. That's it.